Pelicans fly into the Western Conference semifinals. A stunning sweep of the number 3 seed, the Portland Trailblazers.
So Parker 23 and 9, and that goes in. These 2 point guards are putting on an unbelievable show.
That was Michael Jordan-esque.
You can go and get a point guard like Chris Paul, who has been one of the premier players in the NBA. Now, one of the Achilles heels for the Lakers in the last 4 or 5 years has been the lack of a preeminent point guard.
They have every right to veto this trade because they do own the New Orleans Hornets. Like it or not, David Stern is employed by the league owner, so you have to consider him on that team, right?
I think the Hornets got an awful lot back. Getting Eric Gordon, and that guy I think is a future all-star multiple times, 25-point scorer in this league. So they got back a lot for Chris Paul, and I think it was a fair trade for both sides.
They went 32 and 50 with Eric Gordon in his 3rd year last year. I agree with you, he can really shoot it, but he's an undersized shooting guard at about 6'3".
We expect this club to be one of the most outstanding clubs in the league. Otherwise, I don't want to get involved with it. That's going to be right off the bat. Our goal is to win the championships.
Dudley in front of him. 7 on the clock for Gordon. Pull-up jumper. Ball for the lead. 4 guys out there that played together, and the new superstar of the team, Eric Gordon. You don't come out and put your hands up.
And that means the number 1 pick in the 2012 NBA draft goes to the New Orleans Hornets. With the first pick in the 2012 NBA draft, the New Orleans Hornets select Anthony Davis.
I just want to come in and do the best I can. I'm not sure what Coach Williams wants me to do or what he needs for me to do. So when I get there, talk to him and he tell me what he wants from me and what he needs from me, then that's what I'm going to do.
Gordon at the buzzer. Tipped home, Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis followed it beautifully.
And you got rebounders. That's what they do.
Mr. Benson felt very strongly about changing the team's logo and brand. In fact, he felt so strongly, the process of rebranding this team actually began before we bought the team.
With the 6th pick in the 2013 NBA draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Nerlens Noel from the University of Kentucky.
Tyreke Evans, who was obviously now formally with the Sacramento Kings, signed an offer sheet, 4 years, $44 million as a restricted free agent with the New Orleans Pelicans. Still getting used to saying that.
The New Orleans Pelicans have their new point guard, more or less. The draft night trade bringing Drew Holiday to New Orleans became official Friday. Holiday arrives for the pick the Pelicans used to take Kentucky big man, Nerlens Noel.
I don't know. It'll be an interesting team to watch. I think they'll be exciting to watch because of the scoring abilities that they have. They'll be a fun team, scrappy team. I think they'll be a fun team to watch.
Collision. Gerald Wallace took Ryan Anderson out of the play.
In the middle was Gerald Wallace.
That was a serious collision.
It was a serious collision.
Get it. Anthony Davis rising for the win. Got it! 1.1 to play. 40 on the number. 40. Last 40-point game for the Pelicans.
Yeah, I think he ran that off.
There goes AD on it down. How about a poster? Anthony Davis is on fire. A memorable one for AD.
Only won 34 games last season, but health is the key for this team. I mean, we know Anthony Davis, he's a superstar, but the other guys that missed time last year, Ryan Anderson, Drew Holiday, Eric Gordon, and Anthony Davis himself missed 15 games.
Come in, and will it get in? It'll be Anthony Davis at the buzzer. Yes! Yes! Anthony Davis comes through at the buzzer.
Everybody is stunned.
And Curry will let it go for 3, comes up short, offensive rebound, Curry again, and Curry hits a 3!
Saying you had to foul him on the first shot once he caught the basketball. My family is indebted to the opportunity we've had here. We came here 5 years ago, and I wanted to bring a championship here to this city. I don't have any bitterness in my heart, man. I'm a bit hurt, a bit scuffed up.
Anthony Davis, who was playing under his rookie contract, signed a 5-year extension with the Pelicans. Now, the deal is estimated to be around $145 million over the 5 years and is expected to be the richest contract.
The Pelicans had a perfect offseason because they hired Alvin Gentry and they gave probably the easiest extension in NBA history to Anthony Davis. 5 years, $145 million. But to me, they're set for the future now, mostly because they're going to bring in Alvin Gentry.
Against a Pelicans team that is 1-8, and this was supposed to be the year they took the next step. Last year, the 8th seed, they made the playoffs, and this year hoping for more. But they've been ravaged by injuries.
Pelicans guard Tyreke Evans will have knee surgery, likely ending his season. Now, the injury bug already hit Evans this season. He had surgery on the same knee back in October and missed the first 17 games of the year.
Kane on the shot clock. Fouled away. Again, Anthony Davis up to 57. Amazing shot. The Pelicans win in Detroit.
Anthony Davis suffered a knee injury Friday versus the Blazers, and on Sunday it was announced that he is done for the season. Now the injuries are mounting for the Pelicans. New Orleans players have missed 222 games and counting due to injury.
Now the pick out top for Holiday. He's got Davis on the lob. 2-point game, 2 seconds to play. It worked to perfection.
With the 6th pick in the 2016 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Buddy Hield from Freeport, Bahamas, and the University of Oklahoma.
And we needed new blood, we needed shooting, we needed guys who were passionate about the game. I think we got them. These two here are great players, great shooters, passionate about playing the game.
We all thought, I thought especially, he was an MVP candidate.
A lot of people did.
Yeah, I mean, the production when he does play is there. It's just he got injured a lot and they shut him down early. The Pelicans missed the playoffs and it was kind of like a, what are they going to do now?
Oh, it's amazing. That's what I want to do it for the city of New Orleans and the Pelicans organization. You know, I love this city, and these guys support us each and every night, and so I wanted to get this one for them.
Tyreke Evans, Langston Galloway, Buddy Hield. Are you kidding? I mean, a heist took place last night, and the Sacramento Kings should be ashamed of themselves.
Day off, and then the Spurs. Cousins crossover all the way to the cup of the foul. You like the way he lowered that dribble?
Man, with the pat.
In that game, but then came back. AD on the reverse. How about that lob boogie to AD? Man, oh man, I can take a few more of those.
Look at Boogie's face.
I think there was some concern that he might fold, might go somewhere else to go ahead and, that very first minute that they could talk, that they started that conversation. I think it made it pretty obvious that Holiday was going to be their guy.
Rondo and Boogie Cousins together with Anthony Davis and with Alvin Gentry as his coach. First of all, he's got his hands full with that crew. That is going to be a team to watch. It's going to be an exciting time in New Orleans.
The team, roster, front office might look a whole lot different if they don't succeed this coming season. That being said, have you seen DeMarcus Cousins? That man is skinny. That man is on a mission entering his contract year.
And DeMarcus Cousins can't go.
Oh, boy.
He's holding that left lower leg area in the area of his Achilles. When he missed the foul shot, he went down in there.
Woj reporting the Bulls and Pelicans have agreed to a deal for Nikola Mirotic, and according to league sources, the deal was reached when the Pelicans agreed to guarantee the $12.5 million option on Mirotic's contract for next season.
Another alley-oop to Davis off the glass by Rondo.
Rondo making a play. Puts it upstairs. Anthony Davis does the rest. I call it.
It's over. The Pelicans fly into the Western Conference semifinals. A stunning sweep of the number 3 seed, the Portland Trail Blazers. Golden State taking the Pelicans in 5 after defeating San Antonio in 5 to advance to the Western Conference Final.
The Warriors didn't even have DeMarcus on their radar.
The Warriors management couldn't even believe that this was a real possibility because no one in the NBA thought DeMarcus Cousins at the taxpayer mid-level exemption.
As well, they're playing faster, leaner, just more space, more athleticism all around the court. Obviously, it's good for Anthony Davis, letting him basically do whatever he wants out there. The level up that Jrue Holiday has taken is really what is going to define.
Anthony Davis, their All-NBA forward, will not sign an extension in the offseason when he's eligible to. The preferred destination, a place that allows him to compete on a championship level.
His dismissal was inevitable in this offseason. It was coming. This Anthony Davis trade will be the most important decision going forward. This team, it's going to impact them for a decade to come.
You know, Alvin talked to the team when it first went down. You know, everybody handled it the way they wanted to handle it. And we just go out there and play basketball. I'm going to be here for the rest of the year. You know, my job is to play basketball, and that's all I want to do.
It's a damn shame that the Pelicans are choosing to handle it this way. And I'm not blaming Alvin Gentry. And it's a disservice to the game of basketball. It's embarrassing what's going on here with Anthony Davis.
Positive event for us, and what's going to be, we hope, several that we stack together. I think Mrs. Benson and her ownership group have invested in this very heavily. So I'm really excited for our fan base, and we got a lot of work to do, but this is a good start.
For the Lakers, they paid a steep price to get the player they had to get. Anthony Davis, LeBron James partner up in the West. Suddenly, the Lakers are a legitimate contender.
With the first pick in the 2019 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Zion Williamson from Duke University.
I gotta focus on me and what I can do to help the Pelicans win. Because if I focus on stuff like that, I feel like that'd be very selfish of me. Because I think we all have the same goal in mind, that's to make the playoffs and make a run.
Here is Zion stepping back, pulling the trigger, and hitting a three. Here's Zion for three, hit it again. Here he is again. Got it again. Zion for 4 for 4. Welcome to the NBA.
They'll get it to Brandon. Brandon with 2 on the clock for the win. You got it! 2/10 of a second to go. Timeout, Utah. Brandon Ingram coming through the pressure out again. Do your thing, B.I. By Jordan McLaughlin. And how about Zion? Back door.
Look at that. Look where he throws it. And they tell you as a guard to always throw it to the corner of the backboard.
Sometimes you just lose your voice in the locker room and the team feels like they need to go in a different direction. Regardless of what happens with wins and losses, it's all about what's best for the organization. And Alvin is a great coach, and he's going to get another chance in the NBA.
The 3 future first-round picks and 2 pick swaps. This deal for New Orleans resembles, the draft similar to the draft compensation they got in the Anthony Davis deal.
Really hard in his game, and you saw what he was doing in the bubble. This short time there, he was going to work. I think the fact that he's 23, you got to lock that up for as long as possible. You now have him, you have Zion, you have Josh Hart.
Could Zion do it? I think so far from what I've seen, the answer is yes. I would not say he's disqualified from being the best player on a championship team. He's a willing passer. He has a high basketball IQ. He can shoot it. He's calm.
6'5" and a good wingspan. And a good move. It'll be Zion on the hammer very early.
You want to see a dead body? Bang.
Would you like to be in this poster?
That is so incredibly quick, though.
So I'm really, really disappointed that we are in this situation. We did not intend, certainly, to miss the playoffs. That's not our goal in any way, shape, or form. I think there are a lot of reasons for what happened.
But unless they have a major jump without Lonzo Ball, then they could end up regretting this, because if Zion doesn't like this move, then they're going to regret it.
Okay, dang, we lost Chris Paul. Dang, we lost Anthony Davis. Zion is the next face of the franchise that, and I'm sure Pelicans fans hate to hear this. I hope he stays, but I don't see him ending his career in New Orleans.